Hi there, this is Ranjit and welcome to my YouTube channel, that's Geeky Ranjit. And in this video, we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this Xperia T2 Ultra. And this is the dual SIM version. We also get this one in a single SIM variant. And it's a huge phone and it sports actually a 6-inch screen, and it has that mobile Bravia engine with tri-luminous for the display. And it also has the ExoMars sensor. Actually, it has a 13 megapixel rear facing shooter, and it's powered by the Qualcomm quad-core processor clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. It's based on the ARM Cortex A7. This is very similar to the one that we got on the Moto G that was clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, but this is clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. And the screen is a 720p HD screen. Before we open it up, let's talk about the pricing. The price quoted here on the box is 25,990, but Faisal Communications quoted me a street price of 23,000 for this device. So let's quickly just open this up and let's have a quick look at this Xperia T2. We have the phone itself. It's a massive phone. We'll come back to it a bit later. Let's see, what do we have? We have some documentation, etc. Yes, we have the startup guide for this one, and this gives you the basic info and the ports on the device, as you can see, and how you can turn it on or off. And we also have safety and regulatory guide, and we have the Sony warranty. This is Sony India warranty certificate. And regarding the accessories, we do get earphones, but these are not in-ear style earphones, and we do have a button to take or end calls, and we also have a microphone. And what else do we get? We get the power adapter, and it's again a Sony branded one with a USB slot, and we'll also have a USB cable. So let's keep all these things to the side and let's have a look at the phone itself. And here we have the Xperia T2. It's a massive phone. It's a huge 6-incher, and I've already set it up so that we don't waste any time. And before I started, let me give you a physical overview. On the top, actually, we have nothing. On this end, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and this flap can be opened, and this will reveal here you can add both the SIM 1 and SIM 2. And here we have the power on off button, and underneath that, this is the volume rocker, and we also have a dedicated button for the camera shutter. Moving down, actually, again, we have nothing over here. And on this end, again, we have a slot, and here you can add a micro SD card if you would like. And this is the micro USB port that will be used for charging this device. Moving towards the back, we have the secondary microphone, and this is the 30 megapixel camera that we have on this one, and this can also record video up to 1080p. And we do have a LED flash, and that means it's NFC compatible. We have the Sony branding, Xperia branding, and this is a big opening for the speaker, so it'll be interesting to see how the speaker performs. On the front, we have a 1.1 megapixel camera, but this can record video only up to 720p. Sony branding and that huge screen. And this looks like bottom we have the microphone. So let's just quickly unlock this one. I've already set it up, and as you can see, we get that huge screen. Let me adjust the brightness. It's on auto brightness right now, and as you can see, yes, it's on auto brightness. And let me manually set it up. And actually, initial impressions, the screen quality looks actually very nice. And if you have used any recent Xperia phones, it's running that custom Sony skin. Let's look at the Android version that we get with this one. Let's go to the settings now, and let's look at about the device. And as you can see, it's running the Android version 4.3, that is Jelly Bean. And I do get haptic feedback. Again, the back, home, and the multitasking tray buttons are on-screen buttons and give you haptic feedback. Let's look at the storage. I did not add any micro SD card as of now, and out of that 8 GB, the available space that you get is 4.33 GB. I'll add a micro SD card later on and see if it allows apps to be moved on that. So let's look at the display. Again, as you can see, it has the mobile Bravia engine, and we also have this glove mode. So if you have gloves on, then also this will operate. Let's go to the brightness, and we have that auto brightness sensor. As you can see, it worked. I put it on auto right now. and we also have a notification LED light, and you can enable it or disable it if you want. Let's increase the sleep time to 1 minute. Let's just go back and let me just quickly set up my Wi-Fi network and I'll be back. So I'm connected to my Wi-Fi network, and initial feel, the build quality actually looks very good. It gives that premium feel and it looks actually pretty nice, but again it's a very big device. So let's just go back and let's look at the apps that were pre-installed, and we do have quite a bit of apps that were pre-installed, like Box, and we also have this Indian Game Store and Neo Reader, Plexar Express. So we do have a lot of apps that are pre-installed on this device. So let's go back. So as we are connected to my Wi-Fi network, let's fire up the default web browser. Let's go here. We have the Chrome browser, and let me just accept all these terms. So as you can see, this is the keyboard and it's pretty wide. Let's go to our website, that's techtobas.com. Oops, Chrome has stopped, it says, or it's working. Anyways, it has loaded our website. Let me adjust the brightness. And let's try the pinch to zoom gesture. Fairly responsive. Regarding RAM, here I'm a little bit disappointed. We just have 1 GB of RAM on this one. And the GPU is that Adreno 305 again that we find on the Moto G. So let's just try to play back this video, and I'll maximize the volume. Initial impressions, the speaker is not that loud. It's okay, but I thought that we have such a big opening for the speaker to be pretty loud, but that's not the case. But it's able to play this YouTube video. So let me get out of this one now, and let's now look at the camera because it sports that 13 megapixel camera. So let's have a look at that one also now. And it does take about a second to load the camera interface. Let me bring some objects nearby. The focusing is taking half a second or so. I took 2 shots, and we also have these modes, that is superior auto or the manual mode, and we have seen something like this on the even the Xperia Z1. Again, on auto brightness, the screen is actually pretty dull. Let me just increase the brightness manually, because generally most of the devices, the auto brightness, they are pretty bright, but this one is actually pretty dull. So these are the 2 shots that we took, and this one was without any flash, and the next one, this one was with flash. So the second one is actually pretty clear. Let's just go out of this one now, and let's fire up the camera again. I'll take one more quick shot now, and the flash fired for this one. So again, I'll be testing the camera a lot more, and I'll let you guys know how it performs, because as you can see, the color difference is like pretty high. This one also was with flash, and this one was also with flash, so it'll be interesting to see. Looks like it is having issues with auto white balance as of now, but this is the UI. Standard UI that we get with this Xperia T2 Ultra. So that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first looks at this Xperia T2 Ultra. I'll be doing the full in-depth review and also the camera review for this device. So if you have any particular questions regarding this Xperia T2 Ultra, do let me know in the YouTube comments. I'll try to include them in my review. Thank you for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.